we doing? We doing okay? Yeah. I'm happy to be here. It has been a rough year for me, dude. Like, it's been, like, stressful. Started off this year, and I got some really... You good? Like, we got someone choking up front. That's crazy. I thought my year was rough. We got someone near death. No, I had a really rough year. I found out the beginning of this year that I have a chronic illness. Which is... Well, then fuck me then. Shit. Like, let me go lay in the freeway real quick, because my life doesn't matter. Wow.
So sorry.
Thank you. So I found out I had a chronic illness at the top of the year, and at first they didn't even know what it was. They told me I either had lupus or secondary syphilis. And I asked my boyfriend if he cheated. He said no. I was like, damn it. Damn. Are you sure? Like, damn.
Sure.
But no, I got diagnosed with lupus, and I asked the doctor, I was like, so when people have lupus, like, how long does this kind of thing last? And she said, you're gonna deal with this forever. And I was like, forever ever? And she was like, forever ever. And then she said, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, which, like, for a second I was a little relieved. I was like, that's not my last name, so she must be in the wrong room. But then she said, I am for real. So that's when I knew. I also been having like some financial struggles this year because I got in a car accident. And I realized, like, I had no idea how much a deductible could really affect your, like, finances. Like, it made me realize as well, like, I think I get why people get, like, really depressed when they don't have money. Like, it makes a lot of sense to me. Because, like, you can't provide for yourself. You can't even buy things that make you happy. And that shit sucks. I felt that so deeply. But it all changed when I got a credit card. And honestly, I don't think we give enough credit for suicide prevention. Like, at all. You really don't. I feel like the first thing they should do when you go to a psych ward is give you like a Capital One Venture card with like an $8,000 credit limit. Just be like, treat yourself. Or pay that bill. It'll make you feel better to pay that bill. Yeah, I do have a spending problem, though. I do like to buy things like that make me happy. And one thing that makes me really happy is I like to buy clothing. I love clothing shopping. And I've been buying a lot of clothes online from this site called Shein. Yeah. That's why you laugh. That's why you love it. I found out some stuff. If you don't know about Shein, Shein is known for its cheap clothing and like child slave labor. And yeah, I think that's really messed up. I think that's very, very messed up. But what would be even more messed up is if they were doing all that work for no reason, which is why I continue to buy stuff. Because I want those kids growing up knowing everything they do has value, you know? Like, has incredible value, great value for me. Like, every single time I step outside, I'm showing how much I love those kids. Like, that's what I'm doing. But I do get it. I get it. It's very messed up. But I feel like it's a waste not to support what they're doing, you know? Like, I think I don't know. As a society, we benefit from a lot of things that cause other people tons of pain and suffering. And I think at the very least, we should be just saying thank you and acknowledging what we have. Because I feel like it would be really messed up not to. Like, could you imagine if, like, white people decided to just stop using cotton? That would be so messed up. Because then, like, what was that all for? You know, what was all that slavery even for? Honestly, I feel like white people should just wear cotton all the time. It should be, like, the only thing that they wear. I want my reparations through cotton sales, to be honest. I feel like that would be a great way for us to receive them. Because I just need to know that you appreciate it, you know? Like, because it's like the fabric of our lives, you know? You know, I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but like when I get depressed, I start getting really irritated with like really minor things that shouldn't bother me. Like I realize I have like a little bit of beef with animals and pets. Like I realize that sometimes they can be really annoying. Like I wasn't really much of a pet owner growing up. My family didn't really own pets like that. But I always thought of pets as like, they like make noise and they smell. Like they do smell. Let's stop playing games. Your pet smells. Like it's just the God honest truth. I'm about to say some controversial stuff now, guys. Brace yourself. Yeah. I do like dogs though. I'm starting to like them. I like them because like every time I walk in a room and there's a dog, they just like run up and smell my pussy and it makes me feel really good about myself. Because like sometimes I'm not even sure if it's fresh down there, but they seem to like it. They even come back for more, and I like that because it makes me very confident. I'm like, I cleaned well today. That's what I think. You know, I do find, maybe it's the pet owners. I think pet owners are really what bothers me because they do stuff that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I really don't like when people talk to their pets. I think that is so weird. And when I say talk to your pet, I mean like you're meowing at a cat and like you're barking at a dog. Because you cannot convince me that they know what you're saying. I think that is weird. And I think it's, honestly, I think it's offensive. I really do. Because like you wouldn't go up to an Asian person and start ching-chonging at them, but you think it's okay to do that to your dog? Okay. That's really messed up. I think maybe that's racist. I don't know, maybe. You deserve to get bit in the face. That's what you deserve. I also think it's weird that people like call their pets their babies. They're like, this is my baby. And I think it's just weird because I feel like first off, you can't call all pets your baby. I think it's a little weird. Certain pets can't be called a baby. Like I used to own a fish and I loved my fish, but my fish died in 3 months. And I was kind of like, well, I tried. Which is something you can't say about a baby at all. You can't lose a baby in 3 months and just be like, well, I tried. Like, I'll just get a new one. It's only 3 months. I wasn't attached. Like, you can't say that. It's warm outside. I like it. It's very warm. Let me pivot. It's really warm outside. I like this weather. It's like tanning season for you guys. There's a lot of white people here. I know you do it. Yeah, it is tanning season. I like a nice tan white person. A little brown white. I like to call them the white skins. I like that. I like them. I like when you guys get a little brown. It makes me feel more comfortable around you. I like it. I think tanning is really interesting because like what you have to do, at least this is what my white friends tell me, is you have to like lay out in the sun. And then sometimes you have to actually let your skin burn. Like it has to like burn real bad and peel and look really nasty. You have to put aloe vera on it. And then people see it and they're like, ew, get your skin away from me. It's just like kind of gross. But like you end up turning brown later. And I honestly feel like I respect people who tan like that. Because like you're suffering for your brownness just like me, you know? Thank you. I like it too. It's the people who do the spray tan that I don't fuck with. I think that's like, you mean to tell me you're putting brown on your skin? That sounds sus. You want all the perks of being brown, but none of the suffering? I don't know. Check your privilege. Oh, he does the spray tanning? Okay.
Do I look like a spray tan? Oh, my man.
You got yourself a nice little brown white person. He look a little bit red. That's like, yeah. Olive, yes. That's really what it is. It's olive skin.
Girl,
yeah.
don't support that. Like, you know what it is. Stop it.
I mean, that's why I said that they're white skins.
You stupid hell.
But yeah, like like I said, I do get kind of irritated a lot, like, easier than I used to. And I realize, like, I hate petty people. I don't like it. I think being petty is diabolical. Like, you have to be insanely crazy to be petty with somebody. And I know I've done some petty shit in the past. A guy broke up with me, and I stole his car change. And I know that doesn't seem...
Oh, that is. Yeah.
That's extremely petty. Start over. Because I'm starting over. You got to start over, too. But I really don't like petty people because I feel like there's so many better ways to handle conflict. You could be more direct. I like direct people. I really do. I have a lot of respect for people who are direct and they get straight to the point about their issues. Like, I grew up in Texas, and I remember when I was a kid, my neighbor and my other neighbor, they had beef. And it all ended when my neighbor shot my neighbor. And that's how you solve a problem. That's how you you teach somebody a lesson when you shoot them. Like, you really do. Actually, matter of fact, you teach everybody a lesson when you shoot them. I learned something that day. I learned what property lines were. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much.